Hi dears, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel.
His Excellency Mr. Khalid Sulaiman Al Jarrala to kindly come on the dais, please. Master Rohit Shyam.
Check, check.
وطن الكويت سلمت للمجد وعلى جبينك طالع السادي وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت سلمت للمجد يا مهد آبائي هنا كتبوا سفر الخلود فنادت الشهب الله أكبر إنهم عرب طلعت كواكب جنة الخلد وطن الكويت سلمت للمجد وعلى جبينك طالع السادي وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت سلمت للمجد भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाता जनगण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, Master Rohit.
Last year, we celebrated our National Day exactly in the same hall, same hotel. And I remember in the first row, my daughter was there, elder daughter. That time my wife was not with me. And after my speech, and when the ceremony was over, I was mingling around with the crowd. Then my daughter approached me and she asked me, you know the gentleman who was, he showed me the gentleman and said, do you know him? He was standing next to me while he was speaking. I said, yes, he is ambassador of such and such country. And she said, after you spoke, he gave a very long and loud applause. He clapped for a long time. Then he turned to me and said, what a boring and what a boring speech it was. It was dull speech. Obviously, he did not know that it was my daughter. So she asked him, but you were clapping very loudly and very, very long. And he said, you know, I'm a diplomat, you see. So I remembered that on this occasion and appeal to my diplomat and my ambassador colleagues, be a little careful who you spoke to after I have given my speech. At least check whether it's, I have two daughters now here, last year only one. They were somewhere around in the crowd, so before you make your comment, ask whether it's my daughter. Good evening, friends, excellencies, my dear Kuwaiti friends and well-wishers of India, my fellow Indian citizens, distinguished media representatives, and ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of my wife, Srilata Sagar, who is here, my two daughters, all my colleagues in the embassy and their families, and on my own behalf, to the 71st Republic Day of India celebrations. This was the day in 1950 that India declared document. Dear Honorable Deputy Foreign Minister of Kuwait, Mr. Khalid Jarrallah, Sir, how highly you are regarded by the diplomatic community is known to all the ambassadors gathered here. But recently I discovered that journalists also love you even more. And it's not easy to impress journalists, as you know. Last week when I asked one of the reporters if he would be attending our National Day, his reply was, "Excellency, please let me know if Mr. Jarala is going to be the chief guest." It was clear to me that he loves you more than he loves the Indian ambassador. Excellency, Mr. Jarala, thank you, sir, for being with us this evening. We are honored by your presence. Let me take this opportunity to convey my sincere gratitude and appreciation to the entire Ministry of Foreign Affairs, particularly to the Asian Affairs Division led by Ambassador Suleiman Al Saeed for the excellent cooperation being extended to me and my embassy and commitment with which Kuwait conducted its diplomacy during its United Nations Security Council membership that ended only recently. I continued, "Dear Ambassador, in the 2 years that I have been in Kuwait, I have attended several farewell get-togethers for our departing colleagues, but I am yet to see an ambassador who left this country without tears in his eyes." That's what I told him. "Dear Kuwait, may you and your people continue to flourish and prosper. About India-Kuwait bilateral relations, the words of a senior Kuwaiti dignitary when I called on him will capture it all. Let me quote him. "Dear Ambassador, the test of true friendship lies in times of adversity, and as far as Kuwait is concerned, India has passed that test with flying colors. You have stood by us whenever we needed you, both in good times and bad times. Our friendship was forged when Kuwait was a poor trading nation, plying its wares by small boats. But today, we are proud of our prosperity with humility, and we will never forget those who shared their affection with us when we were struggling. We will always cherish our historical relations with your great country, India." That's what he said. As India's envoy to Kuwait, excellencies and friends, I would like to assure and reaffirm from this platform that India warmly reciprocates these sentiments of the state of Kuwait. India values Kuwait's friendship very highly. Please allow me now a few words about the Indian community in Kuwait. We go to cinema theaters in search of fictional heroes and heroines, but with great pride and assurance, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you don't have to go to cinema halls to find them. Here in our midst this evening, we have many real-life heroes and heroines. Their stories abound with each and every human emotion that God has conceived in His creation. Love, sacrifice, uncompromising honesty and integrity, grit and determination, never to give up spirit and willpower, daring, courage, compassion and commitment, indefatigable endurance, grace, poise and dignity. While reaching the shores of Kuwait, they suffered the pain of separation from their loved ones, risked their lives, endured unimaginable hardships, shed sweat and blood, but at the end accomplished the kind of success which is beyond the reach of ordinary mortals. There is no field of activity where they have not made their mark nor contributed to the development of the friendly country of Kuwait. I would like to salute all these Indian community members. May I request you, please, to join me in conveying our appreciation to them and applauding their incredible spirit. Finally, just to